Om Janmadhyasya yatonvayadhitarata chartheshvavidnaswarat tene brahmaridaya adi kavaye muyyanti yat suraya tejo vari mridam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha dhamna svena sada nirastakvakam satyam param dhimahi. We are meeting after a gap of 1 month, and we had studied up to 15th chapter of the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And in that, mainly we have seen Ashwatthama hitting Uttara's womb by Brahmastra, and Bhagavan Shri Krishna protecting the child at that birth time. The child also experienced some strange experiences, and so was named Parikshit. He is the grandson of Pandavas, Arjun especially. Arjun's son Abhimanyu, his wife Uttara had given that birth. Abhimanyu had died in the war. Now, and we got a lot of stories about Kunti and other Pandavas, how they revered Krishna, how Krishna stayed with them repeatedly, made them do Ashwamedha Yajna thrice, and finally has departed for Dwaraka. Now, in a way, we are going to begin Bhagavatam. How? Because we got a story in short that Parikshit, out of hunger, out of thirst, visited an ashrama where the Rishi was meditating. He called him for water. He got no response. So out of frustration more than anger, he saw a dead serpent lying there, and he lifted it by his arrow and put in the neck of the Rishi. His son was not present. When the son came back, he cursed that whoever has put such thing will die of a bite of the king of serpents called Takshak within 7 days, on the 7th day rather. Because of this, all protections were taken, and a palace was built on a single pillar, and he was sitting there fasting unto death, thinking of nothing but the Lord, and many sages were sitting with him, and they saw Paramahamsa Shukadev going from near, and they invited him so that he can discourse Parikshit till the point of death. Now, Shukadev was Vyasa's son, and he had heard the story of God, Bhagavatam, from him. And he has to narrate it now in 7 days. That is the background. And now, in this 16th chapter, Pandavas have left for heaven. And Vidur had avoided telling them about how Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, have perished in the fire in the forest. And Arjun was sent to Dwaraka to get the news of Krishna and to help him in any matter. And he found Krishna has passed away, and Krishna's wives and other Yadava women were to be escorted to Hastinapur. And Arjuna tried his best, but the robbers or wild cowherds, they stole away most of them, though Krishna could protect the main wives of Krishna and some other gopis. And he comes back, and Yudhishthir asks him about Krishna and all people, and he weepingly says that Krishna cheated me, so dear was he to me, everything was he to me, and he has left me behind and gone to his divinely abode. Now we come to story of Parikshit after this. So we come to 16th chapter, and we start reading. Suta continues, resumes the story to Shaunaka and other Brahmins who had assembled in Naimisharanya for a long drawn ritual. And so
here it is written Dharma Prithvi Samvadaha. Dharma Prithvi Samvadaha. Dharma Prithvi Samvadaha.
Dharma Prithvi Verdana.
Samvada, dialogue.
Suta and Shaunak's dialogue.
No, Dharma Prithvi.
That is coming now.
Yes. Dharma Prithvi.
We shall get now.
Yeah, in the headlines it is given.
Heading.
Yes. In the Bengali book.
Heading is already. We shall start as we start. Okay. The heading of the 16th chapter is conversation between Prithvi and Dharma. So this is an allegorical statement as per normal understanding concerned. Dharma is not a man to talk. Virtue. Prithvi has to be imagined as a Devi, then only she can talk. Or as we find this earth and virtue, they cannot talk. So either it becomes a fable or allegorical statement or real according to Bhagavatam. So we get many such strange things in Bhagavatam. We shall see when it comes to that. So Suta resumes, Suta Uvacha Tata Parikshit Dvijavarya Shikshaya Mahim Mahabhagavata Shashasaha Yatha Sutyam Abhijata Kovida Samadishan Vipra Mahadgunas Tatha. So the syntax will be, Hey Vipra, that is Suta addressing Shaunak. Hey Vipra, Tata Dvijavarya Shikshaya Mahabhagavata Parikshit Mahim Shashasa Sutyam Abhijata Kovida Yatha Samadishan Tatha Mahadgunaha. O King, Tataha means after that. After what? After Pandavas have gone away. After that. They coronated Parikshit after ruling kingdom for 36 years and they have left for heaven. So after that, Tata. Dvijavarya Shikshaya. So No particular name is mentioned. So many Brahmins, many sages were teaching or giving advice to Parikshit. This is an ideal rulership. The Brahmins would never rule this world, that is not in their nature. And the Kshatriyas, if they go freely, they may create an havoc. And so, Kshatriya ruler, Brahmin advisors, that is the best way of ruling this earth. It was practiced, we know, by Dasharatha and Rama. Rama had 7 or 8 advisors, all sages, including a sage called Jabal, who was a non-believer in God, Gnostic. And yet, after taking advice of all, Rama would proceed. And similarly, in the modern days, Shivaji had followed that. Shivaji had a cabinet of 8 ministers, all chosen Brahmins for their experience and scholarship. That was the method. So, Parikshit also has Brahmin advisors. So, according to their advice, Dvijavarya, Shivarya means superior. So, superior Brahmins Shikshaya, according to their teaching, according to their advice. And Parikshit himself is described as Bhagavata. No. Because Parikshit, yes, Raja Parikshit is great devotee. Not only is the king, but he is the devotee. Parikshit, Mahim Shasha, ruled over the land. Ruled over the land. Sutyam means at the time of his birth. Suti means birth. Prasuti, delivery. So, Suti means birth. Sutyam means at the time of his birth. Abhijata Kovidam, those are expert in predicting the future. Abhijata means born to do such things. Kovida means knowers. So knowers of what he is born for. Such expert people at the time of his birth, Yatha Samadhishan, as they had told, Tatha Mahad Guna. So he had many virtues as predicted by the Brahmins who can predict future, and they had told that he will have many virtues. So like that he had many virtues. So this is the start of Parikshit's kingdom. He rules the land with the advice of the Brahmins, and he himself is filled with all virtues as predicted at the time of his birth by people who can predict. Kovida means experts. Know well. Know well. Abhijata means what he is born for. You know this word Abhijata in the Gita.
Aristocrat. Abhijata means aristocrat.
Abhijata we get in Gita. So Abhijata means born for that. Abhijata is born for that, and Kovida means expert, nurse. So these knowers which can predict what is born for according to the planet and this and that. And so they had said he will be having many virtues, and he had the many virtues. Okay. We come to second shloka. Sa uttarasya tanayam upayema iravatim janame jayadin chaturaha tasyam utpadayat sutan. That Parikshit, Uttara is his maternal uncle. In the Virat Raja had a son called Uttara and a daughter called Uttara. And Uttara he had proposed Arjuna to marry. Arjuna said, no, she is my student. And if you want to join the two families, she is so young, so she can marry my son Abhimanyu. And so Abhimanyu was married to Uttara. From them Parikshit was born.
So they were cousins, no?
Huh?
They were cousins. Cousins, they were.
Who is cousin?
Uttara and Abhimanyu.
Uttara and Uttara are brothers. Abhimanyu has no relation with them. Abhimanyu is Arjuna's son by Subhadra. That is completely unknown to them. But Virat Raja wanted Uttara to be married to Arjuna. Arjuna said no. Virat Raja wanted the family to get connected with their family. So Arjuna said, she can marry my son. So that connection would come about.
Two different families, no? Drupad.
They are Yadus, they are Virat.
No, Drupad family and Virat family different.
Totally different.
Yes.
The Virat Raja wants the two families to get connected through marriage. And so it was accepted that she can marry Arjuna's son Abhimanyu. So Uttar becomes Parikshit's maternal uncle. And it is a custom even today to marry mama's mother's brother's daughter. Even today it is a custom in many Tamil families. And in Maharashtra, no, it is not prevalent. But there is a custom. A boy wants to go away to Kashi to learn and study. So his mama says, don't go. I will give my daughter to you. Like that, many stories are there. So it is a standing custom. And at the time of, now, understand the meaning. In India, Sagotra Vivaha was banned.
Yes.
Now, Mama has a different Gotra, definitely a different Gotra.
Yes, yes. But it was banned because of same family.
They
So,
know each other,
same family.
but he is of a different Gotra. Gotra is determined patriarchally. So he is a different Gotra. And so that was the custom. You cannot marry your uncle's, chacha's, kaka's daughter. Though it is available in Muslim and other races. Among Parsis, the custom is just opposite. They think themselves so pure, they don't want any mixture in their race. So they marry near relatives. And so Swamiji has described their physical strength is dwindling.
Yes.
So there is a scientific reason behind this, not to marry Sagotra, because the blood will be same, you will not grow physically. And so Mama is different Gotra, so Mama's daughter was married. So that is the custom. So Uttarasya Tanayam, daughter of Uttara, Upayema, married. He, Parikshit, married his maternal uncle's daughter, name was Iravati. Name of that girl was Iravati. So, Parikshit married his maternal uncle's daughter called Iravati. And Tasyam. Tasyam means in her. In her. Janame Jayadin Chaturaha Utpadayan Sutan. Utpadayat Sutan. He, in English language, he begot 4 sons, Janmejaya and others, through that daughter. Tasyam, through her. Utpadayat Sutan. He begot 4 sons, Janmejaya and others. We need not bother about their names, because Janmejaya story will continue, so we want to know this main name. The eldest son was Janmejaya, there were other sons. Okay. Uttarasya Janmaya Jayadin iti Aksharadikam Chandasam. Janmaya Jayadin. Okay, in compound that was not necessary, but due to poetry form it has come. Janmaya Jayadin is not necessary. Anyway. Third shloka. Ajahara Ashwamedan Trin Gangayam Bhuri Dakshinan Sharadvatam Gurum Kritva Deva Yatra Akshagochara. Syntax. Saha Saradvatam Gurum Kritva Gangaya Trin Ashwamedan Ajahara Yatra Deva Akshagochara. Now Sharadvan is the name of a person. His son is Sharadvata. And that becomes the name of Kripacharya. He was the Pandav Kauravas' common guru from the beginning. Due to his recommendation, Dronacharya had become the guru. And Dronacharya is killed. And Kripacharya is supposed to live forever.
Amar.
Kripacharya.
Amar.
So, Kripacharya is his guru, though he had many advisors. So, Sharadvatam Gurum Kritva. Kritva is there. That means he appointed Kripacharya as the chief priest for Ashwamedha. So many advisors for kingdom. But for Ashwamedha Yajna, you require one chief priest. There will be many priests, but he will be like a supervisor. So he requested or appointed Kripacharya to be the chief priest and did Ashwamedha Yajna thrice. Now, Ashwamedha Yajna has been mentioned again and again as if it is a sport. But it was the highest of all sacrifices. A horse has to be left roaming according to his own will, that horse's will. And if he passes through a kingdom, that king has to accept the subordinate position and pay taxes. Otherwise, he has to fight. And like that, the horse will roam and come back after 1 year.
Actually, somebody will follow the horse. Somebody will follow the horse. Somebody will follow the horse, or he will.
Horse will roam according to his will.
Yes, but somebody should.
But there will be leaders, so they will lead him up about 1 year so that he comes back. And he will be followed by the king's military. After 1 year he comes back. And then the yajna is done by cutting that horse and putting him in fire. That is Ashwamedha. And such thing thrice he has done. So, okay, story. And where he did? On the bank of the Ganges. Because that is supposed to be the holy place. Delhi, Hastinapur is on the bank of Yamuna. From there, you have to go towards south.
Towards north. Towards north.
Not towards Ganga. And there he did this. And how were they done? Ajahara. Ajahara means
Did.
for Homa, this is the word used.
Perform.
Perform. Homa. For that only Ajahara is used. Actually, Ajahara will mean collected things necessary for Ashwamedha. Means completed Ashwamedha. And it was Bahudakshina, remember.
Bhudakshina.
That means one purpose of Ashwamedha is to donate lot of things to Brahmins. Sages will be invited, other than the priest. And to the priest and other sages, lot of wealth will be distributed, was distributed, Bahudakshina. And they were done in such a wonderful way that people could see gods coming and accepting. Yatra, where Deva Akshagochara, where gods could be seen. The yajnas were done in such correct way that gods came to accept their offerings. In yajna, offerings are made to all gods. And the yajna fire is expected to give to those gods. But their gods themselves came to receive that offering. Such was those yajnas. So everything will be superlative, hyperbolic. Definitely we know that. Okay? Nijagraha ojasa vira kalim digvijaye kvachit nrupalingadaram shudram gnantam gomithunam pada. Now here storytelling will be of a peculiar nature. Sometimes something will be told and then inside story will be. So like telling formulas or sutras and then filling up the detail. Like that the story will be told. So here we are told what is the verb? Nijagraha. Saviraha kvachit digvijaye nrupalingadharam shudram pada gomitunam dvantam kalim ojasa nijagraha. Now peculiar description. Savira Parikshit. Kvachit. Once upon a time. Digvijay went to conquer the directions. Swamiji has said Indians never went out of India to politically conquer. They conquered culturally. But within India they used to go. Why? Nobody knows. A king's glory was when he conquers the surrounding kingdoms, like Pandu did. So, here what? He did not go for that. He saw one Shudra having put all insignia of a king. Nrupa Lingadaram. Linga means insignia, sign.
Signs.
So a Shudra assuming the role of a king, and he was kicking. Padam Dvantam Go Mitunam. Mitunam means he and she. May not be husband and wife, but bull and cow. So a bull and cow, that Shudra king was kicking, beating by his legs. Padam Dvantam. So now Ojasa Viraha Nijagraha. This Parikshit, by his Oja, by his valor, special power, controlled that Shudra. And that Shudra was nobody but a Kali. So how he came to know, we do not know. How he came to know that Shudra appearing like a king is Kali, we do not know. And he went to conquer the land, or he went to conquer that Kali, that also we do not know. It is said that he went to conquer the land, and it is said he controlled that Kali, who being a Shudra with king's insignia, kicking a cow and a bull. This is the description.
Which one word is for the control? Control, which word? Gnantam.
Control means brought him under his control. No. He did not kill him. The meaning is that he did not kill him.
No, which word for Gnantam here? Which word for Gnantam here? Which word for Gnantam here? Here in this mantra.
No, this was the purpose of his going out to conquer.
Yes.
Or while going out to conquer, he found this. That is the description.
Gnanta is control. Gnantam. Gnantam.
Dvantam is hitting.
Hitting.
Pada Dvantam is kicking. Hitting by his legs means kicking. So all this is little beyond our normal understanding. Was Parikshit a person who could understand seeing people what they are and what is inside them? So he has understood that though he appears like a king, he is a Shudra. First thing which he understood. If he had put on king's insignia, how could Parikshit understand he is a Shudra? He understood. Secondly, how could he understand that such a person is Kali? Kali is a spirit, iron age. So, a spirit of bad things, a spirit of reverse values is called Kali. Kali is also taken as an age, the iron age. So, Kali is personified here. Kali means bad values. Kali is personified. And he is made a Shudra behaving like a king. And because of his bad virtues, he was now cow in India is the holiest of the holy. She is to be worshipped. Just 3 days back, do you know, 4 days back, how Diwali starts?
By offering puja to cow.
First day of Diwali, Dwadashi. Diwali starts from Dwadashi. It is called Vasubharas or Govatsa Dwadashi.
Govatsa.
A cow with her calf is worshipped. All people do not possess cows. So they invite those who have, please bring your cow and calf to my house, I want worship. Otherwise they'll go to find a cow and calf and worship there. Go Vatsa Dwadashi. So that is how the Diwali, Orthodox Diwali starts. Diwali is not Kali Puja except in Bengal. Diwali is Lakshmi Puja on Amavasya. So, Govatsa Dwadashi, Dhana Trayodashi, Narak Chaturdashi, Lakshmi Puja Amavasya, Pitru Paksha, Pitru Pratipada, or Govardhan Puja Annakut, Yamadvitya, or Brothers' Day. This is Diwali.
Oh, up to Ditya.
Then for 1 week, friends will invite friends, girls will invite their friends. Like that will go on for 1 more week.
This is the Utsav of business class people. Utsav of business class people.
This is in Brahmins in Maharashtra. In our house, we used to do like that. The girls will made one house, small mud walls. And they will cook small chapatis, small sweets like that. And dolls may be kept there. Boys, on the other hand, will make replicas of Shivaji's forts by collecting some stones or something. In Gwalior, there was a pottery. And there, burned coke we used to find. Stone like D-shaped. So that we used to make a fort. And there we'll arrange shipwise and all that. And we'll invite our friends to partake of sweets. Innumerable sweets and savories are made in Diwali, countless. So, that is Diwali. So, I was telling, go, vatsa are matters of worship. And this Shudra in the garb of a king is kicking them. And Parikshit did not kill even though he is doing such heinous crime. he controlled him. Ojasa Nijagraha. Ojas is a special power. Tejas and Ojas. Tejas is physical power, heat, and Ojas is spiritual power. So he controlled him by spiritual power. That means he did not fight or kill him, did not use physical power. But by spiritual power, he could bring him under control. That is the description. Okay? So Shaunaka will ask a question here. Kasya hetor nijagraha kalim digvijaye nrupaha nurdeva chinna drukshudra ko asau gam yah pada anat tat kathatam mahavagam yadi krishna kathashrayam athava asya padam bhoja makaranda liham satam. So Shaunak becomes interested in that story. But he asks, please tell me only if it connected with Krishna or connected with devotees of Krishna. So though he had a desire to be entertained by that story, but he changed the direction of that and said, please tell me about that only if it connects with Krishna's story or if it connects with devotees of Krishna's stories. We read the syntax. Digvijay nrupa kalim kasya heto kevalam nijagraha. Kevalam is there?
No. No.
So kevalam is added in the syntax. That means why he did not kill him. So why only controlled him. Digvijaye, now here again the same thing. Where he went out to conquer the land or went out to control the Kali. Digvijay means while he had gone out to conquer the land. Nrupa, Parikshit, Kalim, Kasya heto kevalam nijagraha. What was the class children? Maharaj, class is going on. You should know. Huh? Kasya heto kevalam nijagraha. So this nijagraha is punishing, controlling, but not killing. Asau nrudeva chinna drukshudra. This Shudra appearing in the insignia of king.
Dhrik means appearance.
Huh?
Dhrik means appearance.
Chinna druk.
Chinna dhrik, yes.
Chinna druk means dharan kiya hua. Chinna means appearances, insignia. Kaha? Who was he? He is Kali. And now he is asking, who is he? Who is that Kali? Ya Gam Pada Anat, who was kicking a cow with his feet. Hey Mahabhaga, oh great fortunate king. No, Mahabhaga is Suta. Shaunaka is addressing Suta. Oh great lucky person, Yadi Krishna Katha Shrayam, if it becomes a support of Krishna story, that means within that if Krishna story comes, Athava or Asya means Krishnasya. Padam Bhoja Makaranda Liyam. Krishna's feet are compared with lotus, and lotus always is licked by the bees.
Makaranda is bees.
Makaranda
Is bees.
is the you see, in the lotus there are inner stems.
Yes.
They are called Makaranda. Makaranda is the inner stems of a lotus flower. Liham is licking. Who is licking? Satam means sages or devotees or good people. Sat, Jan, Santa in Hindi and Sanskrit makes a holy person, not ordinary good person. So holy persons, devotees, meaning is devotees. They only find joy in licking the makaranda of Krishna's lotus feet. So, Asya Satam connect Ashrayam, Kathashrayam. Kathashrayam should be added there. That Krishna stories are stories about such devotees who are licking the stems, inner stems of a lotus flower of Krishna's feet. Clear? So either it should support Krishna story or should support devotee story. Then please tell me about who was that Kali, why was he kicking, etc. Next. Kimanneir asadalapair ayusho yad asadvyaha Kshudrayusham Nranam Anga Martyanam Amritamechatam. Now, the numbers a little differ. Some 3-line shlokas, some more shlokas, like that. Iha upahuto Bhagavan Mrityu Shamitra Karmani. Up to this is taken as 7 shlokas. Syntax. Anne asada lapai kim yad ayusha asad vyartha. Oh. Some words are added in the syntax, giving meaning. He anga kshudra yusham martyanam nranam ritam ichhatam iya bhagwan mrityu upahutaha. Anne. Shaunaka is telling Sutta that if it is connected like that, then you please tell us. So he is explaining his intention. Other asad alapai. Asad means we'll say paltu, vain, meaningless. So what is the use of other meaningless talk? What is the use of all other talks are meaningless?
Except God.
No, you can mean it like that, shed. You know in the Mundaka Upanishad, Tameva ekam janatha atmanam anya vacho vimunchatha. So it is interpreted in 2 ways. That you try to know only the Atman. What is the use of other talk? Give up other talk. Other meaning is that other things are only talk. Anya are only talk. What is the use of them? Give up other talk. All other things are only talk. That is the two meanings. So here same thing. Useless talks or talks are useless unless they are connected with Krishna or devotees. There is double meaning. Huh? Here asadvaya, that means wastage. That time spent is time, energy spent in other talks is wastage. Asadvaya, wrong use. Wrong use, vain use, meaningless. That means spent unnecessarily. Shudra Yusham Nranam, because men have small life. Men have very small life. Anga, hey Anga, oh dear one. Shaunaka is addressing Sutta as oh dear one. Martya Nam, people, men are going to die. And in such man's life, Amrutam Ichatam, man always hankers for immortality. Man always hankers for bliss, eternal, without blemish, without impurity, permanent. We have found two meanings of the word Amrutam always. Amrutam means immortality. Amrutam means that joy which is never mixed with pain, which is never impure, which is permanent. So, Amrutam Ichatam, people want such bliss which is God. Now, for such people, here Mrityu, Devata, has been invited, has been given, appointed for Shamitra Karma. What is this? Involved little. You see, they are assembled for long rituals. And long rituals will, just now we talked of Ashwamedha. So long rituals will always be connected with killing the animals. And such work is Shamitra. Shamitra means
killing animals for sacrifice.
Work connected with Pashu Hinsa in Yajnas.
Killing animals for sacrifice. Killing animals for sacrifice.
Killing animals during rituals in Yajna. That was an essential part. So that is not being denied. But what he says is that death is given that work, you do that work. So the other people will remain free for hearing these stories of Krishna. That is how it is made. In this long ritual, they appointed death to remain engaged with Shamitra Karma, the work of killing animal during sacrifice, so that other Brahmins and sages will not have to do that. They will be free to listen to Krishna's or devotees' stories. Whether such arrangement was there anytime, we do not know. Anyway, but that is the Bhagavad style. Only 7. न कश्चित् म्रियते तावत् यावदास्ते यान्तकः एतदर्थं हि भगवान् आहूतः परमर्षिभिः अहो नृलोके पीयेत हरिलीलामृतं वचः. This is made 8.
Yes.
Now another interpretation. Death or the god of death is engaged here in Rishi's long ritual. So if he is busy here, nobody will die in the world. So long as Yamaraj, so of bad thing a virtue is made. They invited Yamaraj for killing animals here so that other sages remain free and so that the whole world remains free of death because Yamaraj is engaged in this. Yavad here Antaka. Antaka means Yamaraj, one who ends. Antaka. Yavad Antaka Tavad Kaschinnam Riyate. Yavad Iha Antaka. So long as death is busy here, nobody will die in the world. Etadarthami Param Rishivi. So the supreme sages, for this purpose, Bhagavan means Bhagavan Yamaraj. The god of death has been invited here. Wonderful interpretation. Aho nruloke Hari Lila Amritam Vacha Piyete. So that in the world, not only here, in the world, people will go on drinking the nectar of Lord's story. Nobody will die. They will remain busy in drinking Hari stories by keeping Yamaraj here. Mandasya Mandapragyasya Vayo Mandayushasya Vai Nidraya Riyate Naktam Divacha Vyartha Karmavi. So it comes back to Kali Yuga. That Puranas are for Kali Yuga. Becomes reiterated here. Mandasya. Manda means dull man. Dull. Dull man. Now here, singular is used for collective. So dull people are used as dull man. Dull man, manda pragyasya, his intellect also is dull. Vayo, his age also is less. Manda yushasya vai. Vaya means age of these less aged people. They are short-lived people, so their vaya also is manda.
Twice this age is mentioned twice.
Age of short-lived people. Short-lived people have less age. Like that it is used. And for them, most of the time goes in sleep. Naktam. Nidraya riyate. Riyate means goes away or becomes exhausted. Divacha vartha karmavi. And in day time they are doing useless things. So in this, somehow to listen to God's stories is only valuable. So this is all Shaunaka telling Sutta that you please tell that story if it is connected with Krishna Katha or devotees Katha, because all these other things are useless. So now Suta will start telling.
Yes.
So we read 9 shlokas of the 16th chapter of the first canto. Om Janmadhyasya yato nvayaditarata chartheshvavidya tene brahmaridaya adikavaye muyanti yat suraya tejo varimridam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrisha dhamna svena sada nirasta kuhakam satyam param dhimahi. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.